Thanks, Anna. Well, a new movement sparking controversy is called No Gender December. Consumers are encouraged to buy more inclusive, gender-neutral toys, whatever those are, in contrast to the Barbie dolls and G.I. Joes you grew up with. Does this campaign get too far? Does it make any sense at all? Here to debate it, Nance, CEO and president of Concerned Women for America, and the author of The Princess Problem and professor of media studies at Salem State University, Rebecca Haynes. Welcome to you both. Rebecca, I thought this debate went away in 1978. Apparently it didn't. The woman sponsoring it, the senator from Australia, says gender-based toys are a contributor to domestic violence and the wage gap. That seems insane, no?
You know, I think that the literature from the World Health Organization suggests that when gender inequities exist in a society, there is more gendered violence in that society. And so they're positing a link between toy stereotypes and gender inequities. But I really think the key point to bear in mind about this campaign is that it's not about making things gender neutral. It's about the marketing and letting boys shop for whatever toys that appeal to them and girls shop for whatever toys that appeal to them, without saying that there's such a thing as a boy's toy or a girl's toy.
Huh. Now, Penny, is there such a thing as a boy's toy and a girl's toy?
Well, honestly, Tucker, this is where the feminists start to lose us. They think there's this insidious plot by toy manufacturers to force little girls to play with dolls, and that's just not true. If you look at National Federation of Retailers, the top 10 toys for girls, the top 5 are dolls. It's basically not learned behavior. It's innate, and we can fight it all we want to. And by the way, we should make available to girls Legos and other toys. We want girl engineers, but we can't fight Mother Nature. We can't fight nature, and it's a great thing. We need to embrace those differences.
Right.
We're proud to be women.
Well, what about that, Rebecca? I mean, I've got a bunch of kids. You probably do too. I think most people who have children have noticed that kids kind of gravitate toward gender-based toys. My kids never watched TV when they were little, and the boys still wanted boy toys, and the girls still wanted girl toys. That's true, isn't it?
Right, it's totally true, and nobody that I've spoken with has actually said that they think girls should stop playing with dolls. It's more about more options for everybody, and what I found in doing the research for my book was, unfortunately, there's a number of children, both boys and girls, who would want the toy that was presented in the boys' aisle or the girls' aisle and felt ashamed or embarrassed about wanting that toy. I think if you look at where chemistry sets are placed, for example, the science kits are marked as boy toys, and craft kits are marked as girl toys. What's wrong with those just being organized by interest rather than by gender?
So, Penny, if you were to create a hierarchy of concerns in America in 2014, where would this rate?
Yeah, this isn't it. But let's be honest, there is a dark side to this. If you go on the mommy blogs, there's this whole drive for gender-neutral parenting. And the moms on there were bragging about the fact that her son was 2.5 years old and didn't know he was a boy, and cross-dressing their kids. So, look, if you want to screw up your kids, you can. There's a big difference between making everything available and letting them go to their own interests and trying to create this gender-neutral child. That's very frightening to me.
Guaranteeing work for future generations of psychiatrists. Thank you both very much.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
Thank you.